Breaking news. Yahaya Bello'S candidate has been declared the winner of the elections in Kogi State. Hello everyone. If you've been following the news in Kogi State, where Governor Yahaya Bello decided to cut off the 5 roads leading to Natasha Akpoti Iduaghan's hometown on the eve of the election. This caught a lot of Nigerians by surprise, and some expressed their disgust that a governor can go so petty to cut 5 roads off, with the reason being that he was trying to protect the community from banditry and those, bad guys and all of that. And the question people were asking is, why wait till that time, till the eve of Natasha's election to do that? The flimsy reason he gave did not go down well with a lot of Nigerians who felt that how could the, in quote, youngest governor be using power like this to intimidate people and to spoil infrastructure that was done several administrations ago. He never constructed any of the roads that he destroyed, and people are saying, how could you be destroying infrastructures of millions of naira when you're almost on your way out of the government house? Natasha ended up fixing up 2 of those roads to ease the movement of the INEC officials and also the community people who would, of course, go about their daily lives. Yet again, Natasha has come out to say different things about him this time around, alleging that the governor is after her life. The woman, who has become so teary while giving her explanation, said she got information from the government house that Yahaya Bello gave an instruction that she should be deleted. How true can this be? Let us hear from the horse's mouth.
I should let Nigerians know that this is not how elections are done. It doesn't have to be this way. People don't need to be intimidated and harassed just because they're exercising their votes, their voting rights. Yahaya Bello, you are not a candidate of this election. You don't have to go to this extent to become a godfather. When I become a senator by God's grace, I'm not going in there to harass you or intimidate you or get you arrested. That's between you and the EFCC. I've heard you complain that I'm behind your EFCC trials. I'm not. I have no business with them. EFCC are independent and they have every right to investigate the state accounts like they're doing so. So you don't have to take your vengeance on me. I'm very qualified. Of all the candidates at this moment, I'm the most qualified. And the people do love me and they have come out en masse to vote me. I am leading in 4 out of 5 local governments. The 5th local government is simply because you rigged the elections, Yahaya Bello. You called 3 days ago, you had a meeting in Government House, and I got the information. The directives were to strangle Natasha. Let me quote you. You said Natasha is a small rat. Wherever you see her, strangle her, kill her, and nothing will happen. That was the instruction it got to me. Why would you want my blood in your hands? Yahaya Bello, do you think that you'll kill me and go scot-free? I bet you Nigerians will not wait for judgments from the courts before they will descend on you and your family. I'm telling you this. Yahaya Bello, if anything happens to me, I tell you this, Nigerians will not wait for the courts to pronounce you guilty. They will take upon you and your family and your children. And I tell you, I'm not going to leave this place. I'm not going to live here. I'm not going to live here rigged. I am not going to live here rigged.
So that's the very, very heartbreaking, revelation made by Natasha Akpoti to Governor Yahaya Bello. Now, the question we are going to ask ourselves is, how high-handed can our politicians be? How mean can our politicians be? How come power corrupts so much? This is the same Yahaya Bello that was well, has always been known as the youngest governor, with so much hope and belief in him that he was going to do well so as to pave way or to make history for other youths coming behind him. He's serving and completing his second term in office, and honestly, from the things or vibes we are getting from Kogi State, it's not been a good outing for him. He's more known to be very intimidating to a lot of people, and even being outrightly disrespectful to traditional rulers, especially on the outing he had with the Oyinoyi of Ibera land, sending a letter of query to him for not welcoming President Muhammadu Buhari to Kogi State, whereas the king's palace was bombed on that morning of the visit. A lot of people in the palace were injured. Some part of the palace also were destroyed. He didn't deem it fit to pay an empathy visit, nor write a letter or even call the traditional ruler who is in his 90s. But he chose to send him a letter of query that was so insultive and uncalled for. The cutting of the road which he did has never been heard before, that someone can go this low, to intimidate another person who is vying for House of Representative post because he has his own candidate. So according to Natasha, she alleged that the winner, who is our own opposition, has been declared the winner. As you can see, the woman is not in a very good frame of mind. But politics doesn't have to go this way. This is clear signal that power is being abused here. This is a clear signal that this is an act of nobody can get me. But what Yahaya Bello is forgetting to know is that history is writing. And if we really want justice in our land, justice should run across. Yahaya Bello is in APC. Natasha is in PDP. So we get it. But this is not the only state where a sitting governor will be in an opposition party to those who are vying for House of Rep or House of Assembly. And Evans is not falling. But how come Yahaya Bello is stomping the ground like the emperor? We hope his spokesperson will come out to defend or to debunk all these things said by Natasha Akpoti. If we really want democracy in Nigeria, then we should know the right things to do and make sure that we obey the rule of law. Like Natasha said, she's not going to be rigged out, and we are waiting for her to just go through the legal process. However, the alleged threat to her life is something that cannot be taken lightly. And I hope she's able to take it on. But as you know, in government in Nigeria, government or governors enjoy immunity clause. How this is going to play out, we don't know. But if truly she's been rigged, she has a right to go to the courts. May God bless Nigeria. What's your opinion on this? Please drop your comments in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. To our new subscribers, thank you so much for joining. And to our existing subscribers, thank you for always stopping by. May God bless Nigeria. See you in the next video. Bye for now.